Hello everyone and welcome to Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix. You can see the grid. We've got Davilo on pole, second is Hamilton, third is Vettel, fourth is Nico Hülkenberg in the Sauber, fifth is Webber, sixth is Kimi Räikkönen in the Lotus, Perez is in seventh, eighth was Jenson Button, and you could see the rest there. So Davilo with a fantastic qualifying after a very interesting career in Grand Prix, where he could have taken the Grand Prix, but eventually he actually finished behind his rival Mark Webber. And this race, he'll be looking to gain as many points on Hamilton and Webber as possible as he looks for that vital championship victory. Now, let's have a little discussion, because a few weeks ago on the Singapore Grand Prix, I released a competition, and that competition was for everyone to enter on who they think is going to win. That competition, the second this video is uploaded, is closed. I will be taking a screenshot of every single right answer, and one of them people will be picked. And then on the very finale of the episode, if you've got it right, then I would check your inboxes, because one of you will be picked at random. I will not upload a video, because then there'll be a spark of issues. Purely because I've done it before previously with a PSN and Xbox code when I was a very small YouTuber. I got a flood of interest, and then when people didn't win, I got a lot of anger and said it was rigged. But this, what I'll do is I'll go in private and I will message some person, and if they want to publicly come out and say they won it, they can do. But there will be a winner, because I have pre-ordered my the extra copy. No, I've pre-ordered my copy, and I just need to pre-order the extra copy soon. So, you can see we're here in Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix, and Vettel's got off to a good start, and Hülkenberg's up in the third, which actually means Hamilton and Webber are quite a distance behind. So that's a real positive for us, purely because finally we will have some form of breathing distance if Sergio can keep the car on its track. And you can see it's kind of overcast, so there could be a possibility of rain. But the weather system said it wouldn't be, but you can see the tyres are bright red, and we're keeping a bit of a train going. There's 3 cars out there, Hamilton, Vettel and Sergio, who have pulled away just a little bit. And now Sergio comes in the pits a lap before everyone, no, on the exact lap he needs to, hoping he can possibly get an undercut on Hamilton. Vettel doubtfully will, but he puts on a set of prime tyres, a longer lasting tyre. I think he'll be going for a 3-stop, prime an option, which will probably be the optimal strategy for everyone going on. But lap 7 out of 27, it's quite a weird one, this Grand Prix, because I like it and I don't like it at the same time. It's a difficult race, it's a difficult Grand Prix for everyone to tackle, but in the long run it's a really enjoyable race, and when you hit it perfectly you will have a flood of excitement. You can see on lap 8 Sergio going past Lewis Hamilton there, getting the undercut, and moves up into first position now, 1.4 seconds ahead of Hamilton. And then Jenson Button is in P3, so Sergio was English. It will be a triple British podium. It will be, but we're coming across now, and you can see we set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix going on to lap 10, gaining an extra 2 tenths on Lewis Hamilton. As we come into the pits, Hülkenberg is now the man in second place, 5.3 seconds off the pace, and Lewis Hamilton must have had some form of issue, or was pitted early, but he's done something wrong. Sergio comes into the pits now, a 3.244, not the best pit stop in the world, but it's still a solid pit stop nonetheless, and Sergio's team can be pretty pleased with that, because I think that will bring him out in a solid position. You can see Hamilton up in second now, and Adrian Suttle just sneaks in there for P3, and Sergio comes out in P4. Lap 21, then prime tyres are completely dead, and Sergio's just been holding out in first. It's weird strategy going on from Hamilton. Whether or not he's on the same strategy, we'll have to find out. But Mark Webber in 22nd, which means he has retired from the Grand Prix. Mark Webber has retired. You can see it on your screens now. He's down in 22nd. He's not on the mini-map, and Mark Webber is out of the Japanese Grand Prix. Sergio will gain 25 points on him, and Lewis Hamilton, if he's down in P2, then he will gain, I believe, I've got to do quick maths, 8 points 8 points on Lewis Hamilton if he finishes in second place. That is, we'll be praying that he doesn't finish in second place. So they're coming through now, and you can see through the final chicane Sergio is right on the back of him, and Lewis Hamilton hasn't pitted for the final time, so Lewis Hamilton has to come into the pits again, and that will mean he'll come out behind Nico Hülkenberg, which is not where he'll want to be. And if Hülkenberg can get ahead of him, Sergio can really gain some time and points. On lap 27 you can see Hülkenberg's in P2 and Grosjean's in P3, one of the strangest podiums, but the only man who seems to be there after previous podiums is Sergio Davilo, and he comes home in first position after setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, I believe, and has had a fantastic drive. Hamilton's down in P5 and Webber DNF. Sergio really gaining headwind, so everyone who voted for hashtag DJ Davilo will actually have a smile on their face. And you can see Fernando Alonso's gained some points. Vettel didn't have the best performance, but look at the gap. Sergio absolutely destroying the field. Great Grand Prix from the Davilo fans' point of view, but if you're a Mark Webber fan, then you will be in a little bit of a disappointed mood at the moment. But Lewis Hamilton, guys, guys, you can think, you know, it's not bad. But when you see the Drivers' Championship, it's getting close, and it looks very, very tasty going into the final few races now. You can see it's a 33-point gap between the top three. Sebastian Vettel's still in there, but I can tell you now he won't win it because I didn't put him on the options. But Mark Webber, great performance for Sergio Davilo as he closes in on Mark Webber and Lewis Hamilton, dropping some points. Mercedes 5 points ahead in the Constructors' battle. If you guys want to guess who wins the Constructors, I think it would probably be a better chance of Mercedes being 2 drivers who are doing well. But guys, at this stage I'd like to say thank you for watching. My name is OTG. If you have enjoyed, can you smash that like button below, subscribe for more, and check my channel for all the other content that's on there. Please, please, please leave your feedback down below, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. See you soon. Bye.